I did a few notes down because when you get to my age, you actually tend to forget. Thanks, Damien. First things first. When I was talking to Damien earlier on the week, he said, "What type of music do you want me to play?" And I was going to make a few suggestions, and both my wife and my two daughters said, "Don't suggest anything at all. Just let the man play stuff that's 21st or 20th century." So, fair play to you, Damien, and it's much appreciated. And some of those songs sound very new to me, but they're very good. I have to say that, all right, you know. But anyway, I didn't want to say an awful lot, but my psychiatrist, Trace, she suggested that I would say a poem with a verse for every year that I have lived. But that would be 50 verses, so I said, no way I'm going to say 50 verses, so I said I'd do a poem for every even year. So 25 verses, so I'll say that later on, but a minute. But anyway, thanks to everybody for coming here on a very, very hot Friday night, very hot indeed. And I know people are on holidays and people might prefer to be in their back gardens having a few beers, but thanks for coming along. And the people that are here tonight are my family, obviously, scout friends, my neighbours, of whom there's quite a few, and I'm delighted to see you. Work friends, former work friends, people we've met along the way, work friends from when we were a few years in Brussels too. So it's great to see everybody here. And there's friends of Roisin and Ciara as well, who are probably the younger demographic, but they're here too, and hopefully they're enjoying themselves. And to see us older people sort of living, we're able to live, and we don't just complain and moan and groan all right. Unfortunately, there's a few Man United supporters at the moment, but there's nothing we can do about that. And for those of you who were involved in scouting, there's a few tent troopers as well. And worse again, there's at least one who is both a Man United supporter and a tent trooper, but Brendan Kinane. But look, we just check your pockets before you leave. And thanks for people who travelled. There's a gentleman from Derry who got up this morning at 3 o'clock and went to work and came here. So thanks to everybody who travelled, and in particular thanks to Carmel Dowding, who travelled 200 yards from Durning Estate across the way here to be here. It's much appreciated. There's some people that are not here, while my mother and father are here, about whom I shall say a few words later. Dick Slater, Trey's dad, isn't here. He's not too well at the moment, but he sends us his best wishes. And my sister Mairead, lest she think there's been a family fallout, Mairead booked her holidays a number of months ago before I booked this holiday. So before I booked this night, Mairead is on holiday in Holland, and we wish her the best. I hope it's raining, but anyway. And there are other people, of course, not to wax too lyrical, but there's other people who are looking down on us from up there, or looking up on us from down there, so and good luck to them too. Just to mention that a lot of the photographs there tonight, I think nearly everyone who's here is in a photograph in some shape or form. The gentleman that got up the tree this morning, Cahill, is in one of those photographs. He hasn't seen himself yet, but he's a big belly, but he was in it too, alright, so everybody is there. There's a lot of scouting photographs, and I should say that scouting for both Trace and myself was a great influence for both of us, and it's a fantastic organisation. Apart from my own parents, the Scouts were the greatest influence in my life, and I would ever say they were a huge influence. So for those of you people that are here with young children, if you want your children to end up like me, get them to join the Scouts. If you don't get them to join the Scouts. And also just to say that this is my one of the reasons I booked here tonight was that this pub is owned by Con Tracy, Tipperary man, and Con gave me my first full-time job. Con ran Tracy's pub in Stony Batter, and I worked full-time. There's a son-in-law going out the door there, but Con gave me my first full-time job when I did my leaving cert, and he set me on the right road. And Con is a great man altogether, and hopefully he'll give me a reduced price tonight. And looking at everyone here tonight, on a serious level, looking at the photographs and looking at the people, even though we're getting older and greyer and the joints are a little bit more creaky, all the photographs and all the people bring back fantastic memories, I have to say. And I'm looking at people from more recent eras and back further, and only fantastic memories. And if we can live life having those memories, it's fantastic. I have very few bad memories, I have to say. Now, I do also have to say Ben McGarry is here from the Ben is a scout leader from the south inner city, and we adopted Ben more or less a number of years ago, and Ben doesn't give me too many good memories, but he's here anyway. So you know, the project continues, and we're hoping that by 2020 he'll have turned the corner. You know. I'd like to thank everybody for the presence and the good wishes here tonight. There's enough presence actually to keep the family in food and water for a good 2 years alright, so really much appreciated for that. I hadn't intended that at all. I'd like to say thanks to the people that helped put tonight together, decorated the room and put the slides together. There was Trace and the girls, Sinead and Louine, and the members of the Toner family in general, who are very helpful. I was kept out of the proceedings. Just to say about Trace and the girls, Trace is my wife, for those of you who don't know her. And then there's Roisin and Ciara. And it's a funny thing. Roisin is 18 and Ciara is 16. And during today, each of them individually came to me. Roisin came to me and said, after having spent 2 hours in front of the mirror, "Do I look 21?" I said, "Oh, you look 21." Ciara came to me and said, "Do I look 21?" I said, "You look 21." Trace came to me and said, "Do I look 21?" And I said, but they all look 21. They all look 21. And just another thing about the photographs, I suppose, to note is that those of you that had a chance to look at them, wallpaper has a number of different phases. I was looking at some of the wallpaper in Kerwin Street where I was brought up, and it was wallpaper of the 60s and 70s, and that changes. And also, I think I know where the lady that wrote the 50 Shades of Grey got her inspiration for the title from, because looking at the photographs, I seem to have gone from a lovely brown hair to a sort of a touch of grey now at the moment, alright. So, but look, we get on. There was talk about tonight being a joint 50th between my wife and I, but it was pointed out to me that Trace is still 49 and will remain 49 until the 17th of April next year. So this isn't the joint 50. It's just myself. But it's nice to see Trace here, a lady of similar vintage. We can buy the family pack of Complan, and it's great because it's actually, we both like strawberry flavour, so you just put in the milk and just mix it up, and it's fantastic. I have to say, it really is. So anyway, without further ado, I do hope everybody else enjoys the rest of the night. I was going to recite that poem that had a verse for every even year, but I went to my back pocket earlier on and it was gone, and I think my daughters might have taken it away from me. So I'll finish on one point. Those of you that read the broadsheet newspapers anyway, the papers of record, will know that I shared a birthday with a famous South African statesman named Nelson Mandela. And I won't tell you how old he is, because my daughter Roisin is going to be asking a few questions in a few moments' time. A quiz about the 1960s. So I won't say how old he is. But there's many famous people, I suppose, born on July the 18th. And actually, for me, the person that I'm most proud to share a birthday with is actually in the room at the moment. He was 82 yesterday, the same day as myself. And that's my own father, Michael, who was 82 yesterday. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like my dad just to come here and show himself, that people can see what an 82-year-old person looks like. Here he is here. This is my father, Michael, alright, and he's 82 years old, and he's still his own teeth and his own legs, okay? But it should also be said that I'm the second in the family. I'm the number 2 son. Brendan, who is behind there. Brendan is the number 1 son.
You're the number 10 son now.
And Brendan was always the favourite, but I was the second favourite, so it wasn't so bad, alright, you know. But anyway, listen, it is great to see everybody here, and I hope people are enjoying themselves to some extent anyway, you know. As civil servants, there's degrees of enjoyment, you know, but I hope everybody enjoys themselves, and I hope everybody joins with myself and my old man to celebrate 50 and 82 years. So thanks very much.
Yeah.